In today's episode, we are going to be looking at the difference between surviving, striving, and thriving. And most of us get our heads round and can clearly see the differences between surviving and thriving. But some of us can get a little bit lost, and it's very easy to do so when we're in that striving to thriving process. So that's what we're having a look at. Let's get on with it. Hi and welcome to Oak Law. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Claire Attio. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you. Your views, your comments, your likes are truly appreciated. You guys are what makes this community. That said, this week we're going to deal, as I said in the little trailer, this week we're going to be dealing of that kind of, it's like a bit of a murky area when we recognize survival mode and we do the inner work for that, but then we're in that striving process before we're really thriving. And it's not about before we're even thriving, and that's the first thing, because we talk about a process, it's very easy to mentally put it in its boxes, put it in its stages. But that striving and thriving should be in equal balance. It's that forward movement, but being in the present, that planning, but enjoying the moment. And this is where a lot of us come unstuck, myself included. I'm not exempt from the pitfalls of these processes, and it is a case of navigating ourselves through it and really anchoring ourselves into those higher levels of consciousness, into listening to our intuition and the nudges from divine spirit, God, however you subscribe to that higher force, but allowing yourself to listen to it and be guided by it. And this video is come up because another coach actually wrote a post that I seen, because they'd seen a post, and it's that snowball ripple effect, which is, I love it, because they're a spiritual coach, a very well-known spiritual coach. I do these videos to help people. It is that dissemination of the information, and what they were actually, and somebody else had put the post out before them, and what they were saying was that recognizing that drive to go to where we want to be, to where we know our purpose is, can sometimes take our focus away from the happiness of now. And the post actually says they were too busy striving to recognize their happiness in the moment. And the coach acknowledged that yes, they had done it, it resonated with them on some level, and the mindfulness that they had to bring in to rebalance the scales of that paradigm that they found themselves in. And when I read it, I thought, yeah, I've done that as well. That is one of the things that I've struggled with, is making sure that I anchor myself in the present moment while still planning, while still co-creating with the universe for future aspirations. It's about that when we're doing the healing, when we're in that survival mode, when we're consciously aware of that, we're doing all the work to reframe those negative thoughts, belief, values, reframe situations that that still give us pain, we bring all that to the surface, into the higher consciousness, so we can examine it, we can reframe it, we can understand it better, and doing so understand ourselves better. And we know that there's loads and loads of information out there that helps us, it teaches us, it guides us in doing so. And yet there's very little information about that middle ground as we step into that thriving. And like always, don't think this is linear. You will go backwards and forwards, and it's not about going backwards per se. You're not going backwards. What you're actually doing is you're going in that spiral, and you're revisiting, you're taking off another layer. Please take that on board. This is not about regressing or going backwards. This is about being in a place, in a space that you can revisit a challenging situation and take off yet another layer, gain yet even more understanding from it, have even greater learning. It is really important, and it is really challenging because when we have a desire, when we have a passion, when we want to bring something into creation, and we're co-creating with the universe, we want to be able to sorry, I've just got visitors, if you can hear that in the background. That's why I'm losing my concentration, because I was at tap. It's a bit of a madhouse, which is why the video's late. It's the end of the summer holidays, and everybody wants to visit everybody before the kids go back to school. It is what it is. So huge apologies for that. That middle ground, when we are wanting to make those creations, we're wanting to bring them into and anchor them into the physical realm, into our physical life. It is very easy when it is a passion to become so focused on that we forget to be in the moment. We forget to enjoy the moment. And I love it, because I'm saying that, and my guys are twittering, yes, the door, perfect example, because it's the little ones, my niece's children, that have come over to visit, so we can spend some time together before they get back into their routine, before they start a new adventure in a new year of their academics. And it's about enjoying it. It's not about it upsetting my routine. It's about working it into my routine and enjoying the moment, being able to continue doing these videos, albeit a little bit late today, and enjoying the moment, enjoying the moments that present themselves, rather than getting flustered by them, rather than putting them off in trying to have everything in a nice, orderly, contained manner. It's allowing ourselves to have that flexibility and flow. It's that flow. When we can get into that flow, we can just enjoy the unexpected. We can embrace the unexpected, because not all unexpected things are enjoyable, let's be honest. But it's when we're able to just embrace it without getting flustered, without getting stressed, without getting in our heads about what it is, and take the joyous moments and enjoy the joyous moments. That's when we start to create balance between the striving and thriving, allowing the two to run in unison, to weave their webs, and to just allow ourselves to go with it. You will find, if you manage to achieve that, if you allow yourselves, and this is the key, it's about allowing ourselves the freedom, the flexibility to just move into that space and that place that, yeah, okay, I'm making a video and it's not ideal to have banging and screaming going on in the background, but it is what it is, and it's a temporary thing so that I can enjoy moments that can never be recaptured again. Because for all intents and purposes, they may not want to come and see their great Auntie Claire in a year's time. They'll be too busy with their friends. And so I'm going to grab those moments and I'm going to enjoy those moments. And yes, okay, I'm using this as an example because it came knocking at my door whilst making this video, but we all have situations and moments where we get an opportunity that will not come around again because time stops for no one. Give yourself the permission to be flexible, to construct some kind of mechanism within your psyche where you can live life with greater fluidity, so that you can chop and change. You don't get fixed. And I'm a Scorpion, so I'm a fixed sign. So it has been a challenge. Other people may not find it so challenging, but when you look at the world, a lot of people, everybody is on their phone, everybody's checking their calendars, everybody's checking their schedule. And whilst that is important to be organized and consistent, it's one of the things that we say in coaching, if you want something, you have to be organized. You have to show up consistently. But sometimes within that consistency, you need to be a little bit flexible. There has to be that flexibility there so that you can attain that balance of being in the moment while co-creating for the future. I'm going to leave it there because I do want to go and spend some time with my little cherubs, and I shall see you on the next one. I hope this has been of help. Have a think about where you have allowed your desire for the co-creation to overshadow your joyous moments, and address them. Make some changes. They only have to be very slight, but make those changes. Be in the moment whilst planning the future. That will help you gain the balance between striving and thriving, because when we're in the moment, we are thriving, absolutely thriving. We may not have everything that we want to co-create organized, but we're thriving when we can live in that moment, when we can be joyous, when we can be happy in those moments as they present themselves to us. When we're not sat there going, I need yeah, but. When I get this, I'll be happy. When I've done that, I'll be happy. No, be happy now. Be happy now. And then when you attain those other aspirations, that will only add to your happiness. You will actually rejoice in the fact that you've hit that milestone. So many people set a goal, work towards it, head down, blinkers, see nothing and don't ever be in that moment. They miss so much, and then when they get it, because they have missed so much, they feel a sense of lack, not a sense of rejoicing, not a sense of happiness, not a sense of fulfillment. Be mindful you don't fall into that trap as well. If you've liked the video, hit that like button. If you feel that you have a friend that you want to share it with a friend. And if you've not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you all on the next video. You take care. Bye bye.